What is up, Switch leaders? It's Tyler, and we are back with a new leader video. I'm excited. This week, we are back at Switch. I hope you guys had a great spring break, got some rest. Maybe you got some more opportunities to be able to hang out with your students. I heard some of you guys go to Chick-fil-A or maybe even do a movie night. What a great opportunity we get to be able to pour into our students, not just inside these walls at Switch on Wednesdays, but also outside these walls, and just continue to build those relationships. But this week, we are back. And it is Dunks and Donuts, as you can see on the screen behind me. I'm excited to see how God is going to use Dunks and Donuts to be able to reach our students and also to reach so many more new students that haven't been able to experience Switch at all. And so, couple of things this week. We're doing a jersey night, and so bring your jerseys, wear them, whether it's your old high school, college, maybe it's NBA, or maybe you don't have one of those jerseys at all, basketball. Hey, that's okay. Wear a jersey anyways, and then be texting your students, encouraging them to do the same thing, reminding them as well. And then we're also going to have a donut bar, all kinds of different donuts, and then we're going to be doing a dunk contest here in the front of the stage. We're going to have 6 students duking it out for a prize that I'm not even sure, honestly, what I'm going to do. Yeah, but we're going to do something, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and the students are going to enjoy it. But here is where I need you guys' help. We're going to be one single service this week at Switch, something we haven't done in a while, right? And so what that's going to look like is at 6:55, we are going to come into the auditorium all together. I'm going to sit high school students right here in the middle 2 sections, and then middle school is going to be sat on the outside sections. And we are going to have a great time. We're going to go into the dunk contest, and then we're going to have the worship time together, as well as then a message, which will be a live message that I am honored to be able to preach this week, but we'll talk about that here in a little bit. And then we're going to have small group time from 8 to 8:30 all together. High school will be in the auditorium, and then middle school will be out in the lobby and in Life Kids like they have been. But here's what I need from you guys. So we're going to have a 10-minute timer that we always do to prepare us for the start of Switch. But when that timer hits about 4 minutes and you see that, just keep an eye on it. I would love for all of our leaders to come into the auditorium to be able to meet our students in here. We're going to form 2 tunnels, high-five tunnels on both sides of the auditorium at both doors, so that at 6:55, whenever that timer runs to 0, the students are opening those doors. They're coming into the auditorium after the countdown. We are able to welcome them in, hype them up, give them high fives, and then we'll seat them and then get right into the dunk contest. And then, like I said, this week is a new message series called The Narrow Way. I get to bring God's word, and I'm excited for it because this week we are talking about how extraordinary faith is built through ordinary obedience. We're specifically using Joshua as an example of this, and how Joshua took small steps of obedience over a long period of time where God was preparing him to then step into leadership to lead the people of Israel into the promised land. And how our students we all want this big life, this big moment by God to use us, but it's often in those small steps of obedience that we take in our faith with God and how he's preparing us for what he's calling us to. And so I want to press in with our students this week, encourage them to take that ordinary step that God has been calling them to take, but maybe they've just been avoiding that, and so we get to lead them through that this week. I'm excited for what God's going to do through Dunks and Donuts. I'm excited to see you guys this Wednesday to get right back to it. And I'm excited to see you guys on Wednesday. Doors open at 6:30. Huddle is at 6:15. I'll see you there. Later.